Us who might need a stiff drink after the week we've had. I'm not raising any hands or anything.
Something to warm us up a little bit, right? Yeah, and Chief Meteorologist Jackie Layer, I mean, as we approach the weekend, it's another bitterly cold weekend.
Yeah, at least we do have some light at the end of the tunnel looking ahead towards next week. Temperatures finally at or above the freezing mark, and I think we would really enjoy that because we've been stuck below the freezing mark since last Saturday. So it's been quite some time. At least we're still dry out there, though, out there right now. Some snow showers trying to lift their way northward, areas just south of our region. That's associated with that winter storm that's going to be impacting the Carolinas, as well as Tennessee, and even down towards Georgia as well. This system right now, at least the northern fringe, I would say it's right where we have those deeper blues on the map. The lighter blue in areas just south of the region, showing up some of that lighter blue, not reaching the surface just yet, but this is continuing to evolve, continuing to come together, and likely going to be impacting the Carolinas over the next couple of days, or at least today and tomorrow. Now, the radar showing us that low pressure just south and east of where that snowfall is, and that's going to continue to slide its way just off the coast. Could be clipping southernmost parts of Maryland with some of the outer snow bands later in the day tomorrow. Aside from that, we are not impacted by that system, but we will be impacted by is still the cold all the way through the weekend, then also wind as we look ahead towards Sunday. So we do have that cold weather advisory across much of the area. That goes until 11 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. That is for sub-zero wind chills, at least 5 to 10 below zero. Out towards western Maryland, parts of West Virginia, along the spine of the Blue Ridge, that's the extreme cold watch. That's from 7 p.m. Saturday through 1 p.m. Sunday. Blustery conditions will make it feel much colder, and let's talk about it. Some future wind chills. We're talking at least Saturday morning between, say, 3 to even close to 7 below zero for feels like temperatures. Then by noon, we should be at least double digits in D.C. Elsewhere, still looking pretty much like we're into the single digits. Then by Saturday evening, we are falling back into those single digits for most, right below zero, farther off towards the north and west. Then look at these numbers into early Sunday morning, at least double digits below zero. So out towards westernmost parts of Maryland, those areas under that extreme cold watch, that's where we could see the potential, especially those higher elevations, for wind chills to drop 20 to even close to 25 below zero. So as we look towards Sunday, closer to the middle of the day, still feel like we're into those single digits at least by 11 a.m. Now here's a view of Futurecast to show you what we can expect sky-wise and also temperature-wise, actual air temperature-wise, as we look ahead towards later on Saturday. At least Saturday afternoon, we're into those upper teens to low 20s. Here are some of those snow bands trying to eclipse southern Maryland later into Saturday evening and Saturday night. Aside from that, we are looking dry, but like I mentioned, if anything, winds pick up as that system slides its way off the coast. Wind gusts 35 to 40 miles per hour potentially on Sunday. So with that wind and with the cold, it's going to feel much colder, like I was talking about with those wind chills. But let's look at that 7-day forecast. The light at the end of the tunnel could start as early as Monday with highs right around the freezing mark on Groundhog Day, and we are tracking the sunshine. Tuesday, though, certainly will be above the freezing mark, middle 30s, and then we're watching that chance for some snow showers Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Not looking like much accumulation, but high temperatures still remaining lower 30s.
All right, Jackie, we're all